Hey everyone! Today we will show you how to set up a fresh Windows 10 Pro machine for development. We'll install Hyper-V, WSL2, Ubuntu, Docker, Visual Studio Code, and Ollama to prepare you for your next project and Kubernetes AI Assistant Lite deployment. We have logged into our fresh Windows 10 Pro PC and are ready to start the process. We start by enabling Hyper-V. To do so, we go to Turn Windows Features On or Off. Here we have a list of Windows features. We find the Hyper-V feature and enable it. Click OK. Restart the PC. The next step is to enable the WSL feature. We go to Turn Windows Features On or Off. We enable Virtual Machines Platform and Windows Subsystem for Linux. Click OK. Restart the PC. The next step is to configure WSL. We open PowerShell. Let's check the status of WSL. It looks like we need to update WSL. We execute the update command. Let's recheck the status after the update. The status looks good with the WSL version 2 install. Here is a list of available Linux distributions that can be installed. We are going with Ubuntu for this deployment. Let's install Ubuntu distribution. We need to create a Linux user. We enter the username and password. We are ready to use Ubuntu. Let's close the PowerShell. You can open the Ubuntu shell from the Start menu. Before we start, let's configure the copy-paste for the Ubuntu shell. We begin configuring Ubuntu by installing Linux packages used by Kubernetes deployment. When asked, we provide the Linux user password. My old AIIs are not good, so I'll increase the font size. Next, we clone the Kubernetes AI Assistant Lite repository. We initialize the Git submodules only for testing. Let's see what tools are required to deploy Kubernetes AI Assistant. Docker is not installed. We go to the Docker WSL website. The website has instructions for configuring WSL and Docker. Let's download the Docker binary for Windows. Let's install Docker by clicking on the downloaded binary. Make sure you select the WSL option. We close the installation and log out of Windows. Once we log back into Windows, we will accept the terms for Docker and skip the authentication for now. Docker has been installed. Let's minimize the window, open the Ubuntu shell, and test the Docker installation with a Docker command. Next, we check again what tools are missing to deploy Kubernetes AI Assistant. Kind cluster is not installed. We install the kind cluster in the WSL shell using the following commands. Next, we see that Helm is not installed. We install Helm with the following commands. A quick test of Helm installation with a Helm command. Quick cleanup of files, and we recheck the required tools. Let's deploy the Kubernetes AI Assistant. When prompted by Windows Firewall, allow network access for Docker. Enter Yes to allow the deployment process to update the host's files. For this deployment, we only provide the OpenAI API key. The deployment has finished. Let's open the browser and test the Kubernetes AI Assistant. a really quick hi. Let's continue the process by installing Visual Studio Code IDE. We go to the Visual Studio Code WSL website. Here we have WSL instructions. We download the Windows binary. We click the downloaded binary to install the IDE. We accept the install option and adjust some installation configuration parameters. The installation has finished. Let's open the IDE. You can install the WSL extension manually, and as well as you get prompted to install it when the IDE starts. We open the WSL menu in VSCode and connect to WSL. There are many extensions in the marketplace to aid with development. One helpful extension is sudo, which saves files as root in WSL. Let's install it. Next, we open the Kubernetes AI Assistant Lite folder in the IDE. Let's have a look at a file. We can also open the WSL terminal. And, for example, execute tests. We have a basic dev environment setup. Next, we install Ollama. We go to the Ollama website and download the Windows binary. We click the binary to install Ollama. Let's verify that it was installed correctly. We open PowerShell and do a quick test of the Ollama installation. Next, we pull the new Ollama 3.1 model and test the LLM. Let's verify that the Kubernetes AI Assistant can access Ollama models. We open the browser and go to the AI Assistant URL. We find the Ollama configuration in the Language Model section in the Application Settings. There is a connectivity issue. Let's adjust Ollama settings. We shut down Ollama. In the Start menu, we search for Environment Variables and select Edit Environment Variables for your account. In the Environment Variables window, we create two new variables for your user account. One variable is for the Ollama host and the other is for course. We apply the changes, restart Ollama, allow Ollama network access when prompted by the Windows firewall, and recheck the connection. Let's adjust the Ollama models. We only pulled one of them. Next, let's do a really quick high test. We've reached the end of our journey, and what a journey it's been. Starting from a fresh Windows 10 Pro installation, we enabled the necessary features, configured a robust development environment, and installed essential tools like Hyper-V, WSL2, Ubuntu, Docker, Kind, Helm, Visual Studio Code, and Ollama. Each step brought us closer to a powerful, flexible, and AI-enhanced development setup. Along the way, we laid the groundwork for efficient coding and equipped ourselves with tools that streamline and enhance our workflows. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I hope you found it as rewarding as I did. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with others who might benefit. The road to mastering your craft is long, but with the right tools, it's a journey worth taking. Until next time, happy coding!